Good morning and welcome to the National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli. Today, the 14th of August 2021, we observe the Institute Day celebrations. We recognize the achievements of our faculty, our students, and staff today. This is also the occasion when our director would be reminiscing on the 5 momentous years that she has spent on the campus of NIT Trichy as its first woman director. We are joined by our chief guest from Bangalore. We have never been more connected. We are joined by our friends here in Bonn, by friends and well-wishers all over the world. And to everyone, let us from NIT Trichy say a good morning and warm greetings to the Institute Day celebrations 2021. We start with Invocation, and we are led by Professor Arul Maurice Selvan, who will pay obeisance to Mother Tamil, Tamil Thai Vaalthu.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிலொழுகு சீராறும் பதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமெதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிர்ச்சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை முதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
The student president, Mr. Kamalesh Khanna, will now welcome the gathering on virtual mode.
Good morning to all. It's indeed a great pleasure and privilege for me to welcome all of you to NIT Trichy's 58th Annual Institute Day 2021. We are honored to have with us on this momentous occasion our chief guest of the day, Professor Govindan Rangarajan, Director, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. I would also like to welcome our beloved Director, Dr. Shaji Thomas, and our respected Chairperson, Board of Governors, Shri Bhaskar Bhatt. It's a pleasure to have with us our Deputy Director, the Deans and the Associate Deans of our distinguished institute. To the Register and the Assistant Registers, the faculties, the staffs, and my dear friends, I extend my warm greetings to all of you. I would also like to thank the press and media for their presence. Since its inception on 29th April 1964, RDC Trichy has transformed itself into being not just a regional engineering college, but to a brand known all over the world. The brand of NIT Trichy that we all now carry proudly with us. This Institute Day, we would like to honor the stakeholders who have been and will be instrumental in taking the name of NIT Trichy to grand new heights. This institute has seen rapid growth even in these testing times, thanks to the stellar efforts of all the students, the faculties, and the distinguished guidance of our management. And this Institute Day, held in the blended mode, is a celebration and a testament to the adaptability and the tenacity of our institute. Our college has produced over 30,000 alumni who are all excelling in their chosen field of interest and have returned generously to its alma. We would like to thank the distinguished alumni for their tireless effort in this regard. Lastly, I would like to congratulate all the awardees of the day. And with this, I would like to once more welcome everyone present here. It's a pleasure to be with you all virtually. Thank you.
We thank Kamalesh for his welcome address. Professor Ram Kalyan Ayagari is professor with the Department of Instrumentation and Control Engineering. 2020-21 has been a year when we conducted all our academic affairs online. It was a paradigm shift, and we have done as much, if not more, as we would have in normal times. To tell us more about our achievements on the academic front, may I now invite our Dean for Academic Programs, Professor Ram Kalyan Ayagari.
Good morning, esteemed Chief Guest, Professor Govindan Rangarajan, Director, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, Chairperson, Board of Governors, Sri Bhaskar Bhatt, respected Director, Deans, Heads of various departments, Registrar in Charge, faculty, alumni, staff, students, and other guests all over the world. It gives me immense pleasure welcoming each one of you to this 58th Institute Day celebrations of the National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli. Today, we are virtually assembled to celebrate the Institute Day, an occasion to present some of the laudable achievements and outstanding contributions of this NIT. It is indeed fulfilling to report to you that our tradition of academic and research excellence continues and has in fact reached newer heights. In spite of the pandemic challenges, NIT Trichy successfully adapted and ensured continuity in teaching, learning and research activities. Thanks to all these stakeholders who played an important role in ensuring that teaching and learning continued seamlessly. It's my pleasure to report to you on this August day the accomplishments and milestones of the academic year 2020 and 2021. To begin with, we had our 16th convocation on the virtual mode held on 7th November 2020. The occasion witnessed an insightful convocation address by Padma Vibhushan Ajim Premji, founder and chairman of Wipro. 841 undergraduates, 730 postgraduates, and a remarkable 173 research scholars, totaling to 1,744 students were awarded degree during this 16th convocation. This is the first time that all the students received their degree in absentia except a few awardees and medalists. Let me now present to you the outstanding achievements and contributions of each department. First, I am excited to report that a total of 13 PhD students out of the allocated 16 bagged the Prime Minister Research Fellows Award. And secondly, NIT Tiruchirappalli has witnessed a substantial increase in patent filing and grants. To begin with, the Department of Architecture has bagged 2 PMRF awards. The Department of Computer Applications had a funded project by NRB DRDO to the tune of 38 lakhs for the development of AI-based weapon system logistics module by Drs. Srinivasulu Reddy and Dominic. For the Department of Chemical Engineering, former Union Minister of Education Ramesh Pokhriyal inaugurated virtually the Golden Jubilee building of the Department of Chemical Engineering on 20th October 2020. The Department of Chemical Engineering has also bagged 2 PMRF awards, and Professors T.K. Radhakrishnan and P. Kalaishelvi along with their student D.S. Karthika were granted a patent for method for preparing ibuprofen crystals using a green solvent. The Department of Chemistry bagged 1 PMRF fellowship. The faculty members published 77 research articles, 7 book chapters, and administered 68 lakhs worth of sponsored projects. Coming to the Civil Engineering Department, besides winning 1 PMRF fellowship, the Department of Civil Engineering bagged industrial projects worth 1.5 crores from Tata Steel, Coir Board, and the National Highway Authorities of India. The Department of Computer Science and Engineering bagged 1 PMRF fellowship and has published over 90 research articles in refereed journals. Energy and Environment received DST research grant worth 108 lakhs, and this department has also bagged 1 PMR award. The Department of Electronics and Communications Engineering has published 81 research articles, 12 book chapters, and sponsored projects worth 1.55 crores in addition to 1 PMRF award. Shashank Singh of Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department won the Best Master's Thesis Award from the International Society for Energy, Environment and Sustainability, as well as ISTE L&T National Award for the Best Master's Thesis. In addition to 2 PMRF awards, the department was granted 3 patents, and they are S3 grid tie inverter by Dr. MP Selvam, Dr. S. Murthy, single stage transformerless photovoltaic inverter by Dr. Ashok Kumar and Dr. Sensarma Parthasarthi, and hybrid control of resonant converter for DC grid applications by Dr. Sheila Satyan and his students. The department has also received funds worth 1.4 crores. The Department of Humanities and Social Sciences published 4 books, 2 book chapters, and 19 research articles. The department has also organized 2 national level conferences. Dr. K. Srinivasan of the Department of Instrumentation and Control Engineering received the Distinguished Alumni Award from Anna University, Chennai. 1 patent was granted to low voltage electrowetting on dielectric actuation using nanocomposite thin film technology. The students of this department won Smart India Hackathon. In the Department of Mathematics, there were several workshops conducted online during this year, and Dr. Jitraj Saha was selected as a reviewer for 2 major Q1 ranked journals. Department of Management Studies published 27 research articles and refereed journals, and its faculty delivered 13 guest lectures and organized 26 workshops and conferences. The Department of Mechanical Engineering published 4 books, 16 book chapters, and recorded 133 research articles and refereed journals. There was 1 patent granted, and consultancy works worth rupees 40 lakhs were administered during this academic year. The Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering bagged 1 PMRF award, and besides numerous publications, the department received funded projects worth 1.25 crores from different agencies, and there was one patent granted during this period. The 13th PMRF award of the Institute goes to the Department of Physics, which has also published 85 research articles in the refereed journals and many more other activities. The 17th Department of, in the alphabetical order, the NIT, Department of Production Engineering, published 42 articles and 3 book chapters. There were 2 patents that were published during this period. Coming to the student and other related activities, our cultural festival, Festember, and our ISO certified technical festival, Pragyan, were hosted virtually with customary fanfare. We hosted distinguished guests such as 5-time world champion Vishwanathan Anand, social activist Medha Patkar, celebrity psychologist Nishi Khanna, sports psychologist and mental condition coach Badri Narayanan, playback singer Sweta Mohan, Vainika Rajesh Vaidya, and many others. The Sports Council conducted the Sports Day 2021 via YouTube on April 29. The chief guest was Indian Athletics and Olympics chief coach Mr. P. Radhakrishnan Nair. NSS organized 6 talk series. The Institute has also celebrated International Women's Day on 1st March to 8th March, a week-long celebrations with cultural and sports activities in addition to invited lectures. In continuation of our efforts to make NIT Trichy more desirable place for our fraternity, a Miyawaki model forest is also raised. My heartiest wishes to all the achievers, both faculty and students, who will be receiving medals and awards today. I also take this opportunity to thank you all for your role in making last year a great year for NIT Trichy. I am sure that NIT would grow leaps and bounds under the able leadership of the Chairperson, Board of Governors, and our beloved Director. Let us all transform challenges into a great opportunity and make NIT Trichy a global center of learning. I conclude with Tagore's lines, where the head is held high, where the mind is led forward by thee, let my country awake. Jai Hind.
The invisible hand of history brought Dr. Mini Shaji Thomas to NIT Tiruchirappalli. In 2016, she arrived with a dream of taking NIT Trichy to greater heights. And the next 5 years, she has been living with a dream, working tirelessly. Traveling with her has not been easy for all of us, but it was quite fulfilling. I wish she chooses this Institute Day to share her side of the story of the first woman director of NIT Tiruchirappalli.
Good morning and greetings. Our chief guest, Professor Govindan Rangarajan, Director, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, Chairperson, Board of Governors, Sri Bhaskar Bhatt, Deputy Director, Registrar in Charge, Deans, Heads of the Departments, Faculty and Faculty Achievers, Staff, Student Achievers, Parents, Media Representatives, Ladies and Gentlemen. We have gathered today, most of you virtually, to celebrate the achievements of the NIT Trichy community in the academic year 2020-21. Efforts to combat the pandemic ushered in an altogether new era in the field of education, with everything being online, classes, labs, exams, project reviews, club activities, important celebrations such as Independence Day, Republic Day, Institute Day, Festember, Pragyan, and even Convocation 2020. In the face of the still uncertain future of education in a post-pandemic world, our resilience appears to have only grown stronger. Over the course of last year, the campus community successfully made a near seamless transition to virtual teaching and learning environments. We did more than merely adapt to digital learning. We were able to mine the innumerable possibilities offered by digital learning platforms to overcome mobility constraints. Our faculty and students have shown great zeal in adapting to the pedagogical demands and challenges of virtual learning environments. We continue to make great strides on the academic front, performing well in all the growth markers. We made an impact yet again, 5th year in a row, by moving to the 9th position in engineering category in the NIRF India Rankings 2020 and retained the number 1 position among all the NITs for the 5th year. The institute has improved in all the NIRF parameters, and in the last 3 years, the score improved from 59.44 to 64.1. In the overall category, we moved to 24th position from 34th in 2 years, with many renowned universities and institutes still behind us. The NIRF task force and the data intelligence team's coordination was instrumental in achieving this recognition, along with the efforts of the faculty, staff, and students. Congratulations. The strategic plan 2019-24 for the institute, which was unveiled 3 years ago, delineating a clear roadmap to move forward, is being implemented effectively with periodic review and follow-up. This has kept us on track and shown results visible from the improvements in publications, introduction of new courses, establishment of centers of excellences, and strengthening of industry and alumni relations, ultimately reflecting in our rankings. The strategic plan is already aligned with the National Education Policy 2020 with the implementation of a flexible curriculum, facilitation of industry collaborations, the enabling of credit transfer from elite institutions, and much more. Through these initiatives, along with the prescient introduction of a master's program in English language and literature in 2020, NIT Tiruchirappalli has demonstrated that its vision aligns with that of NEP for the integration of vocational education with general education. As part of NEP implementation, the institute initiated direct PhD admissions for BTech BR graduates for the first time in 21-22. Integrated MTech PhD programs are also launched from this year. We are in the process of aligning our strategic plan to implement more initiatives of NEP 2020, including online courses and programs to increase the gross enrollment ratio. Amongst our noteworthy achievements in the academic year 2021 are the fellowships awarded to our PhD scholars under the PMRF scheme. By virtue of being the only NIT to feature in the top 25 institutions in the NIRF overall ranking, we were recently inducted into the pool of premier institutions eligible for this prestigious fellowship. I am delighted to announce that, as the Dean mentioned, 13 of the students secured the coveted PMRF fellowship out of the 16 seats allocated to us. This serves as an indisputable demonstration of the quality of research conducted at the institute, as well as the national and global relevance of the problems we engage with. I extend my congratulations to the awardees and their supervisors. Some of the other highlights of academic year 2021 are: the institute, along with CDAC, has invested Rs 19 crore and set up a high-performance computing facility as part of the National Supercomputing Mission. At NIT Trichy, we encourage multidisciplinary research, and to this end, we successfully launched the 190 crore Center of Dynamic Excellence in Manufacturing in 2018 in partnership with Siemens Industry Software. Moreover, we also launched the Center for Artificial Intelligence, IoT and Intelligent Machines a few months back. In addition, the Center for Advanced Manufacturing and Automation and for Energy Harvesting and Storage Technology, Combustion and Emission Studies, and Electronic System Design, Calibration and Testing are all ready for inauguration as part of our strategic plan. Being the National MOOCs Coordinator for UG and PG engineering programs, the Institute has initiated the development of new courses for the Swayam platform with an initial funding of Rs 3 crore from the Ministry of Education. NIT Trichy consistently topped with the highest audit score of 1.03 in TechUp third phase, following its top spot recognition in TechUp phase 1 and 2 earlier. The pandemic did not hinder our growth on the research and consultancy front either. We published an average of 1400 SCI journal papers in 2020, 72% in Q1 and Q2 journals, indicating the quality of publications, and citations rose to 17,000. The Institute filed 20 patents, published 6 patents and was granted 4 patents in the academic year 2021. I'm also pleased to announce that our faculty put in efforts to generate a consultancy of 2.5 crores last year, a remarkable feat in these tough times. The Department of Mathematics has been selected for DST funding of FIST funding of 2.5 crores. Congratulations. TCS Foundation has in principle agreed to sponsor 10 crores for setting up a TCS AI center at NIT Trichy, which will be a reality soon. Our institute is now closely associated with the Ministry of Small and Medium Enterprises, MSME design schemes, and was recently awarded 3 student projects, which is a good beginning towards innovation for a societal cause. We completed 30 workshops and conferences in virtual mode and were successful in bagging 5 AICT Atal workshops and 9 FDP STTPs under AICT Margadarshan scheme. Recruiting the right faculty and staff is the most challenging assignment of the director and the administration of an institute. I'm glad we were successful in this endeavor last year too. We recruited 69 new faculty in March 2020, including 21 women who joined during the pandemic. They are contributing immensely to the growth of the institute. To encourage more women to take up leadership positions, capacity building workshops were conducted for new faculty, women faculty, and I'm elated to state that we have women in many leadership positions in the institute. For the first time in the history of the institute, direct recruitment for Group B and C posts were conducted and 92 young men and women were recruited in July 2021. I must compliment Dr. Satish AR Recruitment and my team who helped me for this great effort. A total of 1777 graduates received the degree in Convocation 2020, including 173 PhD degrees, which is an all-time record. Alumni relations reached new heights in the last 3 years with the appointment of a new Dean Alumni Relations. I wish to laud the unstinting support offered by RECAL, the Alumni Association of REC NIT Trichy, for establishing the RECAL Cares initiative by raising 2 crores to overcome the challenges posed by the pandemic. This facilitated building an oxygen generator, providing oxygen concentrators, healthathon research and prototype grants, support to students with deceased parents, medical grocery kit for ad hoc staff, etc. 11 Distinguished Alumni Awards and Young Achiever Awards are awarded this year to notable alumni for their remarkable contributions in their fields. The Heritage Center, an institute recall initiative, will be soon a reality, showcasing our history and heritage. Our alumnus, Mr. Raj Shanmugaraj, sponsored Rs 188 lakhs towards the establishment of the Center for System on Chip Design and Fabrication in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. We added a Golden Jubilee building for the Department of Chemical Engineering. The construction of 6 department annex buildings has been initiated. A new ladies' hostel is nearing completion and work on a new boys hostel with 500 seats has commenced. Rupees 200 crore is being invested in these structures and facilities, adding 60,000 square meter of built space to take the institute to the next level in terms of infrastructure. NIT Trichy bagged the One District, One Green Champion Award as part of the Swachhata Action Plan 2021. 2 Miyawaki forests were set up on campus with 6,000 saplings. This marks the commencement of an urban afforestation initiative with the aim to encourage the growth of dense forest cover of native plants on campus. A world-class techno gym was inaugurated for the benefit of the campus community. I wish to reiterate that NIT Trichy has been doing exceptionally well in protecting the campus against the spread of the pandemic since March 2020 with consistent support and efforts from all fronts, especially the medical team and security team. I extend my sincere gratitude to them and to the core administration team, including the Deputy Director, Registrar, Deans, and other officials. In addition to ensuring the safety of the campus residents, the Institute extended its support to the Trichy administration by facilitating a COVID care center with 500 beds to aid the locality. Today we are announcing the names of 31 faculty achievers, young and old, 20 budding researchers, UG and PG Meritorious Award and Endowment Award winners, along with best departments and staff awards. My congratulations to all the award winners. Special congratulations to the Festember and Pragyan teams of 2021. You did it online with tons of imagination. This account of our achievements in academic year 2021 is testament to the fact that NIT Tiruchirappalli has proved itself more than capable of confronting and overcoming the manifold difficulties posed by the pandemic on academic and non-academic fronts. The pandemic has no doubt thrown a wrench in traditional ways of sharing and accruing knowledge. However, in doing so, it has revealed to us our indomitable spirit, our resilience, and the boundless capacity we possess to adapt to and overcome unimaginable adversities. This is the spirit that we strive to inculcate and foster in our students. This is the key objective of education we impart to them. I can state with immense pride and pleasure that NIT Trichy has set a fine example in this respect to educational institutions the world over. NIT Trichy is proud of the COVID assistance initiatives we actuated and considers it a privilege to have played a part in fostering a scientific community with a humanitarian outlook, thereby reinforcing the message conveyed in the Institute tagline, locally relevant, globally competitive. I thank you all for joining me today, especially Professor Govindan Rangarajan and Sri Bhaskar Bhatt, in taking stock of NIT Trichy's myriad accomplishments last year. Despite the seemingly unbeatable odds, let us continue working together in this spirit to ensure that we outshine our own achievements in the coming academic year. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam, for your address. Professor Govindan Rangarajan is the director of the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. That is a one-line description of an academic and a thought leader. For those of us who want to know our chief guest better, Professor Govindan Rangarajan obtained an integrated MSc Honours degree from the Birla Institute of Technology and Science, Pilani, and a PhD from the University of Maryland, College Park, USA. He then worked at the Lawrence Berkeley Lab, University of California, Berkeley, before returning to India in 1992. He has been a faculty member of the Department of Mathematics, IISc, since 1992. Professor Rangarajan's research interests include nonlinear dynamics and chaos and time series analysis. He is a fellow of the Indian Academy of Sciences and the National Academy of Sciences, India. He was awarded a J.C. Bose National Fellowship. He was awarded the Chevalier dans l'Ordre des Palmes Académiques, Knight of the Order of Academic Palms by the Government of France, and the Distinguished Alumnus Award by BITS Pilani. He was also a Homi Bhabha Fellow. He is joining us from Bangalore. Please join me in welcoming Professor Govindan Rangarajan for the Chief Guest address.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Let me start by congratulating NIT Trichy on the excellent progress it has made. It's indeed a real pleasure for me to participate in this Institute Day function. Several of my relatives have attended NIT Trichy, and I know personally how this experience has transformed them. We are, of course, gathered here virtually for most of us under very trying circumstances at the end of a devastating second wave of the COVID pandemic. I hope that you and your family members are staying safe. Of course, I wish that I could have met you all in person on NIT Trichy campus, but that was not to be. For students, it has been a particularly hard experience. This particularly so for students who joined during the last 2 years. It's impossible to replicate the experience of coming to NIT Trichy in person, feeling the excitement of coming to a new place. What more can one ask for? On a more serious note, this pandemic has disrupted all your lives and careers and has caused a lot of emotional mental distress. You should persevere through these hard times and you'll come out much stronger. Are met. These are affordability, accessibility, and availability. We have seen in the ongoing pandemic that all these three are a problem for the next 6 billion people. Vaccines are not accessible and availability is a problem, especially in Africa. Potential cures such as monoclonal antibody cocktails are simply unaffordable to most people. We have to come up with affordable solutions. We need a strong collaboration between engineers, scientists, and clinicians. So I urge all of you to consider this as a career option. You can come up with low-cost biomedical devices and sensors, use artificial intelligence and machine learning to scale up delivery of affordable healthcare to the masses and make them accessible to the rural population. Unlike in regular careers, which many of you would normally pursue, if you make such advances, you can potentially impact millions of lives around the world. Thus, this will provide immense personal satisfaction of having made a real difference in this world. Coming to faculty members, let me first congratulate all of you for the hard work and for ensuring that your students get a first-rate learning experience even during this pandemic. I was also happy to hear from the director and dean academic about the tremendous progress NIT Trichy has made despite the pandemic. You had to manage your research work that got severely disrupted with labs closed, funding, consumables and equipment getting delayed and so on. Despite these roadblocks, you have managed to keep the NIT Trichy flag flying high. Again, just like I told the students, I urge you also to consider healthcare research and innovation as part of your research agenda. I think this is a real priority for India and the world, and we do need to come up with affordable solutions. Finally, of course, one should not forget the stellar contributions by the support staff. I mean, you have ensured that the institution continues to run smoothly. Let me end by addressing the students again. Though I was telling you about the excitement you would have felt becoming independent of your parents, and of course, freedom from those annoying siblings, if you had been able to come in person to NIT Trichy campus, you should also look at the positive side. This forced stay at home gives you an opportunity to get closer to your family. Though you may not realize it now, most of you would treasure these extra moments with your family at a later point in your life. Work hard, but also do not forget to have fun. Good luck and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. May I now request our director to present a memento to our chief guest. And on behalf of the chief guest, our registrar will receive this memento. The Institute would be sending this memento to our chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now be addressed by our Chairperson, Board of Governors, Shri Bhaskar Bhatt, and he is addressing us through virtual mode.
Good afternoon, Professor R. Govindan, Director, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Director, Mini Shajit Thomas. Faculty, students, alumni, all the staff who are participating in this event. My apologies for not being there on this very important occasion of Institute Day. First of all, congratulations to all the awardees who have toiled hard and smart in this period of the last 1 year and have achieved glorious academic as well as sports and cultural heights during difficult times. It is a matter of pride for me to say that this institute has flourished during difficult times thanks to the hard work of the faculty and the staff. And it is appropriate that Dr. Govindan is here amongst us, although not with us, to felicitate those of you who have achieved so much. Our institute itself, as you know, is the best amongst the NITs and improving year on year thanks to the innovation, the hard work, the authenticity of the research that is being carried out. And what better recognition of that than, being awarded the contract or the responsibility of the supercomputer. These are all symbols of the good work that has happened in the institute, but a lot remains to be done. During the last few months, we have tried to strengthen the institute, and there is more to be done as we move along, as we strengthen the capacity and capability of this institute. We are on our way to not only achieving the goals that we set ourselves for the 5-year period that was drawn up by all of you. In fact, we are going to enhance those. And we are well aligned to achieving the goals of the NEP. Once again, thank you, Dr. Govindan, and congratulations to all the winners. All the very best for the future as well. Thank you and namaskar.
Thank you, Chairperson Sri Bhaskar Bhatt. We now move on to the Felicitation of Achievers. We start with the Faculty Achievers, followed by our Student Achievers. On this occasion, we would also be recognizing the best departments, engineering and non-engineering. We have the heads of departments who would come on the stage to receive the certificates from the director. Best Performer, Faculty, Architecture. Professor K. Tirumaran. Circuit Department. Professor, Category, P.J. Alphonse, Dr. Parinisamy, Dr. C. Mala. Associate Professor, Dr. S. Dominic. Assistant Professor, Grade 1, Dr. B. Janet, Dr. Srinivasulu Reddy, Dr. S. Sangeeta, and Dr. M. Brinda. Assistant Professor, Grade 2, Dr. Shiraz Sohail, Dr. P. Sudarshan, and Dr. A. Santana Vijayan. Non-circuit category, Professor, Dr. S. T. Ramesh, Dr. S. P. Sivaprakasam, Dr. M. Durai Selvam. Associate Professors, Dr. S. Suresh, Dr. N. Shivashanmugam, and Dr. S. Vinod. Associate Professor, Grade 1, Dr. V. Sunita. Assistant Professor, Grade 2, Dr. S. Marisaminathan, Dr. R. Sendil Kumar, and Dr. K. S. S. Harish. In the Sciences, Professor category, Dr. S. Anandan, Chemistry, Dr. N. Gopalakrishnan, Physics. Associate Professor category, Dr. S. Manivannan, Physics, Dr. A. Srikant, Chemistry. Assistant Professor, Grade 2, Dr. Ganesh Chandranandi, Chemistry. Management Studies and HSS, Professor category, Dr. M. Punyamurthy, MBA. Associate Professor, Dr. V. Satyaraj, Humanities and Social Sciences. Assistant Professor, Grade 2, Dr. B. Janardhanan, MBA, Dr. Malolan Sundararaman, MBA. We now recognize the departments that have bagged the Best Department Award in the engineering and the non-engineering category. Allow me to provide a background. The Best Department Award was instituted in the year 2019-20 to encourage departments which excel in the following parameters: student-faculty ratio, capital expenditure utilization, substantial number of publications by faculty, particularly in Q1 journals, citations per publication, sponsored research projects, placement of higher studies of UG and PG students, and the percentage of women students and faculty. In the year 2019, the Best Department Award in Engineering category was shared by Mechanical Engineering and Production Engineering, and in the non-engineering category, this was bagged by the Department of Chemistry. Ever since, the Department of Chemistry has been topping this category. In the year 2020, the Best Department Award in Engineering category was won by the Department of Chemical Engineering, and in the non-engineering category, though the Department of Chemistry topped the rank, its preeminent position was recognized and the Department of Management Studies was given the award that year. This year, in the engineering category, it's the Department of Chemical Engineering again, which is in the top rank. We recognize the preeminent position of that department. The award for this year then goes to, in the engineering category, the Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering. We request the head of the department, Professor B. Ravi Shankar, to come on to the dais to receive the certificate and plaque from the director. Thank you, sir. In the non-engineering category, the award for the best department goes to the Department of Physics. I request the head of the department, Professor Ashok, to come onto the dais and receive the plaque and the certificate from the director. Thank you. The Dr. P.S. Manisundaram Endowment Award is given away on Institute Day to recognize the achievements of the non-teaching staff. The P.S. Manisundaram Endowment Award for this year goes to Mr. John Kennedy, PR, Senior Security Guard, Mrs. Vairamani S., Pharmacist, Selection Grade 1, and Ms. Valarmati C., Senior Superintendent. The awards for budding researchers for the year 2020-21. The Department of Chemical Engineering, A. Setupati. From the Department of Chemistry, M. Krishnaveni, M. Mustafa, and P. Vasantakumar. From the Department of Civil Engineering, P. Chandru and V. Anusudha. The Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Gerard Deepak and Madichetty Srinivasalu. From the Department of Computer Applications, E. Silambarasan. From the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, B. Pradeep Kumar. Electronics and Communications Engineering, Best Researcher, Gadipudi Amara Nageshwar Rao. The Department of Humanities and Social Sciences, Chinmaya Murali. Mathematics, Sudhir Singh. Mechanical Engineering, Cyril Ruben Raj and A. Rajesh Kannan. Physics, Anup Sani. We now move on to felicitating our students. We start with architecture, the 2015 batch, and the 2016, Chirasmita Das, Mohammad Haseen Akhtar, Nikhil Saini, Bodakunti Sunil Kumar, Shweta R, and Aarti Anil, the Department of Architecture. We continue with the 2017 and 2018 batches of architecture. Shri Akash S, R. Ashruta Harshini, V.K. Jeevan Kumar, Hridaya Subramanyam, Pratyay Ghosh, R. Sneha, and Shikha Pegu. The 2019 batch, the rank holders are Niharika Saini, A. Navilan, and Manavi. BTech Chemical Engineering, the 2016 and 2017 batches, Akash Darshan US, Yes Kaushik, Shanti Bhushan Yes, Deepti Kannan, Shankha Shubhra Paul, Suyash Sachin Damir. The 2018 batch of Chemical Engineering, Anuj Das Gupta, Mayank Jha, Jaideep Chavda. BTech Civil Engineering, the 2016-2017 batches, Vishal Kumar, Kedari Setti Ashrita, Yashwant, CMK Rajshri, Trishla Vats, Nandini Gopan. 2018 batch rank holders, Ashutosh Verma, Sudarshan Ratnakumar, Aparna P. Computer Science and Engineering 2016-2017 batches, Shivani Chandar, Benedict Florence A, Shubhendra Pal Shingal, Mogalapalli Harshit, L. Harinarayanan, Sneha Sridhara. The 2018 batch, we have V. Anand, S. Pavitra, A. Pranav Shriram, Harshit Agrawal, Kushali Anil Patel, and RVS Satyanand. BTech Electrical and Electronics Engineering, the 2016-2017 batches, Aryan S. Shah, Charulata N, Amrita S.B., Vishesh Biyani, Anjula Mary Antonis, Pawar Satyam Jagdish, Shubha Broto Mukherjee. The 2018 batch, Chakradhar Sao, S.P. Srinidhi, Sandeepan Roy. BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, the 2016-2017 batches, Yashwant L, Swati Vijay Shankar, Rajiv Ramachandran, Sharan Chandra, Ram Pragada Krishna Sai Tarun, M. Pranav. 2018 batch rank holders, ECE, Sai Mitren, J. LP Pratik Reddy, and Arvind S. BTech Instrumentation and Control Engineering 2016 batch, G. Vishal, Raghav Balaji, Raju Devang Balraj, Shaktivel Palani. The 2017 batch, C. Sanjay, Shashwat Jayakrishnan, Shivashankaran V, Dhwani Shah. 2018 batch, Madhavan B.S., Miriam Santosh Kadavan, R. Arvind, V.K. Vikash, Varun Pillai SP. BTech Mechanical Engineering, the 2016 batch, Sri Darshan K.S., M. Narendran, Aditya K. The 2017 batch, Prem Kumar S., Darshan Soni, Anmol Panda. 2018 batch, R. Suryanarayan, Girish A.N., Bodeda Nuka Satyamukesh Pranay Kumar. BTech Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, the 2016 batch, R. Devi Janani, Shubham Gupta, Samir Aman Salman. The 2017 batch, Pranav A, B. Subisha, Akhilesh Kumaran Yes. The 2018 batch, Archita V, Surya Rao Kimaya, Satyam. BTech Production Engineering, the 2016 batch, Shweta S. Kumar, K. Tanushri, Rio Paul Jackson, M. Nivadita. 2017, Polavamsi Rahul, Boddepalli Manasa, Tamiri Surya Prakash, Sunanda M. 2018 batch, Production Engineering, K. Muttunarayanan, C. Sivasubramanian, Balakrishna T.S. BTech first year 2019, Anirudh S, J. Soundarya, Grishwar RS. We now move on to the postgraduate students, MTech, MArch, MSc, MCA and MBA. Starting with MTech Chemical Engineering, the 2018 batch, Gandhi Satish, Amruta Satyan K, Ashik BS. 2019 batch, Vadlana David Raju, Gollapalli Maniveera Santoshi, Jagannathan J, Amruta C. MTech Process Control and Instrumentation 2018 batch, Prabhu P, Muthukrishnan C, Siddharth. 2019, Hon Rao Shubham Nand Kumar, Keshav Kumar A, Azit Kumar M. MTech Energy Engineering, the 2018 batch, Nijin VP, Praful Agrawal, Rahul R. 2019 batch Energy Engineering, Sandeep M, Adil Muhammad A, Vasurajan B. MTech Transportation Engineering and Management 2018, Priyadarshini B, Jyotis V. Lal, Pellakuri Sharat Chandra. 2019, Ardra VH, Susan Francis, Arohi Malviya. MTech Structural Engineering 2018 batch, Sneha Leah George, Ram Kumar S, Divya Roy S. 2019, Chinnu S. Nair, Kumari Kuntla Yashwant and Satluri Tarak Rama Kalyan. MTech Environmental Engineering, the 2018 batch, Shraddha Nair, Lakshmi Mohan B, Afina Gulam. 2019 batch, Anju Anthony, K.S. Sri Lakshmi, Revati Suresh. MTech Construction Technology and Management 2018 batch, VVG Sai Aditya, Ramachandran A, Bhavana Lakshmi MV. 2019 batch, Gamini Shri Valli, Alok Kumar, Pragya Saini and Tiruvasagam A. MTech Data Analytics 2018 batch, Rallabandi Faniraj, Chidella Upendra, Ronanki Swami Sri Harsha. 2019, Yalmoli VM, Allavinila Sai, Dharmesh Singh. MTech Computer Science and Engineering 2018 batch, Chitra, Sushmita Kumari Nishad and Nishant Swarup. 2019, Shreya Narasimhan KL, Leena Sinha, Aman Mahansarya. MTech Power Systems 2018 batch, Devraj S, Vinnakota Pavani, Devrala Romika. 2019 batch, Bharati Kannan M, Mulik Praful Kumar Sanjay, Balwani Mayur Kumar Rajkumar, Patil Ganesh Anil. MTech Power Electronics 2018 batch, Naman Agrawal, Adapa Sai Shivani and Sinchita Maiti. 2019 batch, Rayudu Supriya, Gudipela Veeranallayya and Kodavati Sai Charan. MTech Communication Systems 2018 batch, Kadimi Vinay Kumar, Chintala Jyotirmai, Tota Sashireka, Chimala Naveen. 2019 batch, Kalavagunta Dilip Kumar, Mamila Vasanta Tushara, Pallapinti Tarakeshwari. MTech VLSI System 2018 batch, Nitin KS, Karre Narish, Anumula Tejasvi. 2019 batch, Kandukuru Gausulu, Gumpina Ramakrishna Chaitanya and Gunavarappu Venkateshwara Rao. MTech Industrial Safety Engineering 2018 batch, Jidin A, C. Nikita, Sanju Sundar R, Sharat M. 2019 batch, Vignesh G, Ajin CR, Prabhala Krishna Bharadwaj, Prajwal I. Naik, Suraj Sabu. MTech Thermal Power Engineering 2018 batch, More Bhavesh Raja, Manish Patel, Nitin Sharma, Vishwadeepak. 2019, Ashwin S. Kumar, Muhammad Arshid Raza, Arvind Dinesh P. M.Tech Welding Engineering 2018 batch, Salapu Sirisha Sai, Nitesh Borkar, Bibish B. Anthony. 2019 batch, Murugan E. Adarsh A.K., Fazil Ibrahim. M.Tech Material Science and Engineering 2018 batch, Karumuri Ratna Priyanka, Ramji R. Deepak V. Pillai. 2019 batch, Ashwin M. Gadava Jahala Sri Sai Samhita. Patele Reshma Rao Sahib. Venkayala Satyam. M.Tech Industrial Metallurgy. 2018 batch, Amal C. Abraham, Bhaskaran K. Krishnan Yes. 2019 batch, Pila Lasya, E.C. Karthikeyan, Shri Guru B. M.Tech Non-Destructive Testing 2018 batch, Sushil Patil, Ashok Kumar T. Muhammad Mustafa Pulikal. 2019, Sudhanshu Pandey, Samarjit Nath Majumdar, Vishnu V. Guptan, Ashwin MP. M.Tech Manufacturing Technology 2018 batch, Karthikeyan R. Raghunath Prabhu S. Matthew John. 2019 batch, Kumaresh D. Nirmal Sharma, Putsala Venkataramanna and Ritesh Anajekar. M.Tech Industrial Engineering and Management 2018 batch, Jagdhane Sahil Pramod, Deepak Tyagi, Pallakollu Venkatasai Anurag. 2019 batch, Muhammad Sanjid, Sauraf N, Sandeep P. Nair. M.Arc, Energy Efficient and Sustainable Architecture. 2018 batch, Sanjana R, Sindhya Meghnath, Vignesh Sajeev. 2019 batch, Nutana Manoharan, Jyoti Luthra, Veena Videsh Pandey. MBA Management Studies 2018 batch, Sharika Joanna P, Vijayalakshmi N, Miriam Ann Philip, Sushri Supriya Priyadarshini. 2019 batch, Vasanta G, Navya Kaul, Karthik M. MSc Chemistry 2018 batch, V. Vidya, Ashwin Chandran, Pali Mehta. 2019 batch, Priya Garg, Reni Louis Anto M, Gayatri Devi S. MSc Computer Science 2018 batch, Pavitra P, Utsa Chattopadhyay, Akshaya E. 2019 batch, Tripti Dubey, Cheshta Keshri, Chetna Sharma. MSc Physics 2018 batch, M. Lakshman, Ashutosh Kumar Singh, Ravi Kumar. 2019 Rishabh Kumar, Fadia M, Manisha Patro. MSc Mathematics 2019 batch, Vimal Kumar M, Sonu Kumari, Saurabh Singh. MCA Computer Applications 2017 batch, Shaikha Khan, Kamna Bundela, Jitendra Yadav. 2018 batch, Swikriti Singh, Kundan Thakare, Sahil Goyal. 2019 batch, Nitish Kumar Rathod, Arihant Banthia, Twinkle Agarwal. The overall Outstanding Student of the Year, and this is an award instituted by RECAL, it goes to roll number 11117102, Venkat Subramanian RM. Our next category is Endowment Awards. The Srimati G.S. Rajalakshmi Memorial Award presented to the first 3 rank holders up to the 7th semester in Chemical Engineering, Deepthi Kannan, Suyash Sachin Damir, Upamanyu Patnaik. the Dr. M. Shanmugam Award for the first rank holder up to the 7th semester in Civil Engineering, CMK Rajashri. The Shri Karchi Endowment Award for the best project in the Department of Architecture, Bodakunti Sunil Kumar. Shri M.S. Balakumaran Award for the best outgoing student of MTech Non-Destructive Testing, Sudhanshu Pandey. Professor S. Muthukaruppan Endowment Award for the second rank holder in the EEE branch up to the 7th semester, Pawar Satyam Jagdish. The Shri Janardana Iyengar Memorial Award for the best academic performance in the just concluded academic year, Yashwant L., Shashwat Jayakrishnan, C. Sanjay. The Srimati Sitama Memorial Award for the first rank holder up to 7th semester in the ECE branch, M. Pranav. The Dr. Sarguru Das Memorial Award for the best performance in mathematics in the first year BTech, Nitin Gupta. Shri Avinash Memorial Award for the best outgoing male student of Instrumentation and Control Engineering, Shashwat Jayakrishnan. The Shri Avinash Memorial Award for the best outgoing female student of Instrumentation and Control Engineering, Dhwani Shah. Professor Ibrahim and the Dr. Sitaram Award for the best outgoing student of DOMS, the Department of Management Studies, Vasanta G. The Professor Thirumalai Arasan Award for the topper in HR and OB subjects in MBA, Kartik M. The Srimati Neela Balasubramanian Memorial Award for the best outgoing student in the ECE branch, M. Pranav. The Kartik S. Memorial Award for the first rank holder up to the 7th semester in BTech Production Engineering, Paula Vamsi Rahul. The Srimati Vijay Lakshmi Kannan Memorial Award for the first rank holder up to the 7th semester in BTech ECE, M. Pranav. The late S. Doraiswamy Memorial Award for the first rank holder up to the 3rd semester MTech Industrial Safety Engineering, Ajin CR. The Shri Ramanujam and Srimati Sundari Ramanujam Memorial Award for the first rank holder in English in BTech, Abhisheka S. Sharma. Mr. Subhash Chandra Bose Endowment Award for the best outgoing student in BTech MME, Prahona Pranav. Dr. T. Balasubramaniam Endowment Award for the first rank holder in MSc Physics in the first and second semesters, Rishab Kumar. The Dr. A. L. Abdus Sattar Memorial Award for the outstanding student in third year ECE, Sai Mitran J. Mr. Oisik Adak Endowment Award for the best creative designer in the Department of Architecture, Bodakunti Sunil Kumar. The Joseph Martin Fernando Trophy for excellence in the study and documentation of vernacular architecture, Dhanya Shri Shaktivel Raja. The S.J. Chainilu Medal of Excellence for the first rank holder in the first year. Chemical Engineering, Pranav Sridhar K. Civil Engineering, Abhishek Vijayan. Computer Science and Engineering, G. Pavitra. Electrical and Electronics Engineering, J. Soundarya. Electronics and Communications Engineering, Aniket Kamal Bhatia. Instrumentation and Control Engineering, Adityan K.K. Mechanical Engineering, Anirudh S. Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Harshini Murali. Production Engineering, Grishwar R.S. The Professor Raja Award for the highest CGPA in all accounting and finance subjects in the first year of MBA goes to Niveda Rachel Saju. The Professor K.S. Pandey Memorial Outstanding Student Award. The student should be within the top 10% of the class or within top 10 ranks of the class-based CGPA at the end of the 7th semester and also be active in sports. Venontia. Professor K.S. Pandey Memorial Academic Achievement Award for the academically best student based on CGPA at the end of 5 semesters of the BTech program, MME, Kimaya Surya Rao. The Best Outgoing Student of MME, sponsored by Messrs. Chennai Metco Private Limited, Chennai, Subisha. The Anjali Surendran Endowment Award for the Best Outgoing Undergraduate Student from Production Engineering, Paula Vamsi Rahul. The Best NCC Cadet, Rishabh Verma. The Dr. S.H. Ibrahim Memorial Award for the Best Outgoing Student in Chemical Engineering for the year 2020-21, Teja Venkatesha Perumal. The Dr. S.H. Ibrahim Memorial Award for the Best Student in the field of Mass Transfer in Chemical Engineering for the year 2020-21, Deepthi Kannan. The RECT 78 Alumni Medal for the Best Outgoing Girl Student, Anmol Panda. Anand Chidambaram Memorial Award instituted by RICAL goes to Anantha Narayanan Potti, yes. We now move on to the Alumni Awards. This is given to the students in B.Arch and B.Tech. Architecture, Shweta R. Chemical Engineering, Deepthi Kannan. Civil Engineering, CMK Rajshri. Computer Science and Engineering, L. Harinarayan. Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Vishesh Biyani. Electronics and Communications Engineering, M. Pranav. Instrumentation and Control Engineering, Shashwat Jayakrishnan. Mechanical Engineering, Manu Aditya RP. Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Pranav A. Production Engineering, Paula Vamsi Rahul. We now have the Alumni Awards for the postgraduates, MArch, MTech, MSc, MCA, MBA, Architecture, Nutana Manoharan. Chemical Engineering, Vadlana David Raju. Process Control and Instrumentation, Onrav Shubham Nandakumar. Energy and Environment Engineering, Sandeep M. Civil Engineering, Transportation Engineering and Management, Susan Francis. Structural Engineering, Chinu S. Nair. Environmental Engineering, Aparna V.S. and Construction Technology and Management, Gamini Shri Valli. Computer Science and Engineering, Shreya Narasimhan K.L. Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Power Systems, Bharati Kannan M. and Power Electronics, Raidu Supriya. Electronics and Communications Engineering, Communication Systems, Kalavagunta Dilip Kumar, VLSI System, Kandukuru Gausulu. Mechanical Engineering, Industrial Safety Engineering, Ajin CR, and Thermal Power Engineering, Ashwin S. Kumar. Metallurgy and Materials Engineering, Welding Engineering, Murugan E. Material Science and Engineering, Ashwin M. Industrial Metallurgy, Pila Lasya. Production Engineering, Manufacturing Technology, Kumaresh D. Industrial Engineering and Management, Muhammad Sanjid. Physics, Non-Destructive Testing, Sudhanshu Pandey. MSc Physics, Rishabh Kumar. Chemistry, MSc Chemistry, Priya Garg. MSc Mathematics, Sonu Kumari. Management Studies, Vasanta G. Computer Applications, Data Analytics, MTech, Yar Murray, VM. Master of Computer Applications, KM Swikriti Singh. And Computer Science, MSc, Tripti Dubey. We now felicitate the Festember and Pragyan team, starting with the Festember 2020 team, Treasurer Jagannath Suresh, Chairperson Subhash Aravindan P, and Overall Coordinator Vishwanath Ramkumar. The Pragyan 2020 team, Treasurer D. Devkumar, Chairperson Kiran M, and the Overall Coordinator Vishnu A. Sports Achievers, this is the award instituted again by RECAL. The Outstanding Sportsman, Jayendra Shiva. Outstanding Sportswoman, Purnima Unnikrishnan. I now request the Dean of Student Welfare, Professor Kumareshan, to come on to the dais and join the presentation party. We would now introduce the Student Council 2020-21. And this would be followed by the presentation of a memento to Ms. Fatima Maha, the Vice President 2020-21. And she would then introduce the members of the Student Council 2021-22. Right. Student Council 2020-21, Kamalesh Khanna, President. Fatima Maha, Vice President. General Secretary Rahul Ramesh. Technical Secretary Kishore. Social Secretary Sanjay. Cultural Secretary Sai Charan. Joint Secretary Arunesh Arul Kumar. The PG Secretary Shruti PM. PG Secretary Rishab and PhD Secretary Niveda B. We would now have Ms. Fatima Maha, Vice President 2020-21, introducing the members of the new Student Council. This will be followed by her vote of thanks.
I'm really happy to be passing on the baton of Student Council to these very talented students. President Madhav Agarwal, Vice President Pooja Srinivasan, General Secretary B. Santosh, Additional General Secretary Sindhuja Jakula, Joint Secretary Rahul Jayaprakash, Additional Joint Secretary Pranita Sriram, PG Secretary Rishita Parvata Reddy, PG Secretary Rohit Satyanarayanan and PhD Secretary Lella Krandi Kumar. I extend my warm greetings to everyone present here. It is my privilege to propose this vote of thanks on this occasion. First of all, I extend my gratitude to our most distinguished chief guest of the day, Dr. Govindan Rangarajan sir. Sir, it was indeed a great pleasure to be able to listen to your inspiring talk, and I'm sure we can all take home valuable lessons from you. I would like to thank Chairperson, Board of Governors, Shri Bhaskar Bhatt sir, for his valuable contribution and the motivating words that he gave. I would like to thank our beloved director for her presence and for her never-ending support and guidance for all our endeavors. I would like to thank deans, registrars and HODs who have always been a constant source of support to the students. Thank you sirs, thank you ma'ams. I would also like to thank the Senate members. I must mention a deep sense of appreciation for the members of faculty and staff who worked tirelessly for the institution in all the occasions over the years. I extend my gratitude to the alumni for their unparalleled contributions. A very huge thanks to the committee members and the members of CSG who have worked meticulously in making comfortable arrangements for this event. We express our thanks to the members of estate maintenance, security office and medical officers for continuously extending their support for all the events. I wish to appreciate the contributions of my council, Student Council 2020 to 21. I would also like to thank the office bearers of current Student Council for their significant contribution and timely work. My hearty congratulations to all the award winners, and I wholeheartedly wish that you excel in all the endeavors. I also express my gratitude to everyone who's watching the event online with utmost patience and enthusiasm. I wish to express the gratitude to media and publicity team for the coverage of this event. I would also like to thank Dr. Vinod Balakrishnan sir for taking us through this event. Finally, a personal note. 4 years ago, I knew exactly what I wanted to be when I pass out. So I had set big goals for myself, and there were a lot of times I was very close to giving up. I am stressing on this because BTech is not easy. If I have made it through all the hard work and perseverance to graduate with the BTech with honors, and as the Vice President of Student Council 2020 to 21, I owe a major part of it to my friends who I call family. Venkat, Ashika, Divya, Karthik, Josh, Vishnu, Sudarshan, my classmates, and especially my NCC family. This one's for you guys. And here's to wishing the best of all of us in life and hoping we can come back to campus we call home one day. This is also to the batch of 2021. We hoped, we waited, and the world and the pandemic disappointed us. I specifically noted this writing by Bertolt Brecht. He writes that in the darkest times will there also be singing. And he says, yes, there will also be singing about the dark times. The loudest of the songs that we hear often are about the brightest of times. So as we celebrate the accomplishments today, I cannot stress on how much we need to celebrate students for being sane and still motivated. Kids from preschool to students at college, students who are missing out on precious childhood and youth. We did not complain. We made peace with all of the overwhelming changes around us. But it's okay if you want to express some of that anger, frustration, if you feel hopeless or if you miss the old times, for you and I are in this together. We're all in this together, and years later, we'll sing about this together. Once again, I thank you all for your timely contributions and cordial cooperation. Without all your presence, this event wouldn't have been a success. This is Maha, Student Council Vice President 2020 to 21, signing off. Thank you.
Even darkness knows full well that there is light at the end of the tunnel. On that positive note, please rise for the national anthem. Your attention, please, as you leave Barn.